And here it is. The trophy truck I told you I was going to build after I did the Wrangler review. This used to be the Wrangler, and now it's everything the Wrangler wasn't. I think this is good enough where it should have been the A model and the Wrangler should have been the B model. Anyways, so the plans were $750 American. It was sold in euros, but the conversion made it like $750. The guy who built it said it took him 2 days to design it, and then he made, I don't know what it's called. It looks like an official Lego manual, but like Lego users can build manuals and then sell the plans to build cars. It was very easy to put together, no mistakes in the manual, and I love the truck. So let's get down and check it out. Alright, so looking at it from the top down, you have suspension in the front and suspension in the rear. And it is like a real trophy truck. He caged in the axle, so that way when you hit either side, the suspension goes up and down. It does not tilt like this. It's like a kind of like a 4-link with a sway bar, I guess you could say. So they move like this together. It's not designed to be like a rock crawl or anything. Not like a real one doesn't rock crawl. They go through the desert. But the front is more like an independent suspension. So you can tilt, but it also still has suspension. You can see the shock is right there. That's the spring in there, the shiny metal. He did a good job caging the rear end. I mean, it is solid. And then he has really nice lights on the back. And if I take the tire off, you can see how he kind of caged it in there. Everything's tied together very nicely. The mud guards went on after this little side filler. And it's very strong. It doesn't flex. Not like the Jeep. I mean, it's good. He's got the hand of God right here. And if you open it, there are 2 jerry cans inside it for fuel. So you can fill it up for long trips. And the door is open. It is a 1-seater. With a steering wheel. I guess that got moved. The steering wheel. It's got either a shifter or brake or something. 1 single seat. Running boards. An exhaust out one side. Probably straight header for probably 2,000 more horsepower. Well, no, 2,000 more if I had the stickers on it. It has lights right here, lights right here. This is the basic subassembly in case you wanted to see that. If you look in here, this red crossbeam that's going in here was like one of the very first structural supports that went into it. You can see right here is the shock. See how the suspension can pivot and yet still go in. And now you can see how the hand of God works. And then there's the seat, the steering wheel, the shifter, and now you can get a better look at how the suspension in the rear works. And see how it has that Technic's pivot right here. And then there's another one here, but it just uses it for the steering column to go through. But when you work the hand of God, that's how it steers it. well, that's about it. Oh, and he put a cage inside it. See, in the roof it has like a fake little cage for scale realism. So the rebrickable instructions said that I shouldn't have any parts left, but I had, well, my original spare parts plus some extra spare parts. So if you'd like to get a little bit more value out of your Lego models, especially cars, anybody can build a building. All you gotta do is look at a box and you can figure it out, but you can't figure out cars. I am a horrible car builder. But sometimes when I'm at the store, I'll be looking at like a set number or something, and a determining factor sometimes if I want to buy a set or not will be how many other cars that I can turn it into. But you can go to Rebrickable, type in the set number, and there's a little icon that looks like a hammer, and you click on it, and it'll tell you alternative builds and if there's a price, how much the plans for it are, and it's for people all over the world. But I was looking up this one, and it was like I think it was 44 steps, and it's a little more steps combined in each step. So I forget how many the original Jeep instructions were, but this one's down to 44 steps, which doesn't sound like very many, but in each step you might be doing 12 pieces at a time. It's not very hard, but it's almost easier to follow because like if you're doing a fender, it might have you put like 5 bricks together and all the pegs, versus Lego might do like 2 bricks on one piece and then another 2 bricks on another piece. You can look at the instructions and do 5 steps just with your eyes, and I like that. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this, and I have several more MOCs that I'm going to be building. So stay tuned if you'd like to see a few more. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good Lego day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.